Today I'm going to address the topic how to turn negativity into positivity. What is positivity and what is negativity? Negative is something incorrect or not good. Positive is something correct or good. Well, the mind plays tricks on us. Sometimes, every time there is something new, it seems to receive it as negative. People do not like change. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They want to stay in the same place even if it's negative. That's the law of nature. But one can break that cycle by not being scared of changes and being open for new things. Sometimes what seems negative to you is actually positive to you. Listen, a delay, failure, or loss is not the end. It can be turned in positivity, it can be negative at first, but some people turn loss into a profit, failure into success, and delay into results because they pay attention to what's around them. When the law takes something, it gives you something in return, meaning there is always something for something. So when you witness a defeat, failure, or delay, there's always a opportunity. There are a lot of people who miss the opportunity because they're drowning in sorrow and misery, beating themselves up for something they do not control. So they miss the opportunity and you stay in the same position. You don't grow, you stay in the same loophole. Next time you witness a failure or defeat, pause. Say, what lesson am I learning today? Look around carefully and breathe deep, and you will find your breakthrough. By that meaning, turning negative into positive. Now, there was a young man, an immigrant. He was smart. He went to look for a job. He found work as a cleaner. At the job interview, he spoke with the little English he knew. He didn't get the job because he didn't speak well. He didn't get the job because he didn't speak the language well. He accepted his fate, said to himself, I have to look elsewhere. As he was walking out, he saw someone selling water. He thought, I can do that. So he went to the grocer, bought water, and started selling day and night. He was fully committed, so he succeeded. He opened his own shop and still having talking problems. The shop turned after a while into three shops. He had people working for him. One day the man who didn't give him the job came in. The man said, Do you remember me? I'm the guy that couldn't speak the language well. Yes, he said. This is one of my stores. I'm really glad you didn't give me the job. If you did, I would now be a cleaner. The moral of the story is negativity can be turned into positivity. You just have to pay attention when negative things happen because the positive is always waiting for you, and if you miss it, you will stay in the same condition. If you want to move up, you will have to put in effort. Successful men and women have also met with failure, rejection, and so on. It's about how you deal with it and cope with it. You can either move forward or cry and stay behind. We tend to think that time heals. Failure, defeat, and sorrow, it doesn't. You have to turn to positive side of what you are dealing with or you will drown in them. In order to get out of sorrow, one has to move, pause for a moment, analyze the event, whether it's a loss, defeat, or failure. Then do the things you enjoy. You have to come first in your life. Don't put yourself second or third. Things will not just go away by time. It's you who decides how long something will keep you. Time is like currency. When you give it away, it does not come back. So don't waste your time on petty things and things you don't control. Focus on what you can control. For example, when someone insults you, do not reply with an insult. Control yourself. Just laugh and go on. The person will become confused. He won't know what hit him. You just robbed him or her of the response he or she was looking for. That's turning negativity into positivity. You can't reply negativity with negativity. It creates problems. You don't want problems. You want peace. You have to control your actions. You can't fight fire with fire. You do not have to steep low like the other person. So smile and carry on. That response is mastery. Not everybody can do that. You will have to teach yourself restraint. Practice it daily. Successful people do not have time to feel offended. Their focus is on their goals. Their aim is to be better than yesterday. They do not care about empty threats or comments, insults. They're busy with their work or their personal life. This is how to turn negativity into positivity. One does not get shaken by defeat and failure, but sees the lesson in it. Learn the lesson good and you will pass the test. Opportunity can then not deny you, so remember to listen, hear, see the next time you meet with loss, failure, or defeat. Thank you for listening to my speech. I can merely advise you. My sincere regards, the teacher.